Let's get your Iowa LLC set up correctly and make sure you aren't overspending on any unnecessary startup fees or ongoing expenses. Here are the 7 steps to create your LLC. Also, sign up below for a free LLC formation checklist. Step 1, name your LLC. The most important thing when choosing a name for your business is that it's unique. To make sure the name isn't already being used by another business in Iowa, you can go to this page on the Secretary of State's website and type in the name you'd like to use. As you can see, you probably won't be able to name your new Mexican restaurant Chipotle. You must also include limited liability company or an abbreviation like LLC at the end of the name. You'll find links to the name search tool and resources for everything we talk about this video down below in the description. Speaking of names, once you've decided on a name for your LLC, I would immediately go and reserve a domain name for your business. I recommend getting a .com domain if it's available. Most domain registrars will charge around $10 to over $20 per year for a .com domain. We recommend getting your domain from spaceship.com, where you can get a .com domain for around $10 a year. Step 2, select a registered agent. This is a person or business that will receive important legal documents and notices from the state on your behalf and forward them to you. The registered agent's address will be listed publicly, so I wouldn't recommend being your own registered agent and using your home address as your registered agent's address. Your registered agent must keep normal business hours Monday to Friday, and you can't use a P.O. box. If you want to keep your address private, or if you don't want to have someone at a particular address Monday to Friday during business hours, we recommend hiring a registered agent. On this channel, we've reviewed multiple registered agents, and our 2 favorites are Doola and Northwest Registered Agent. More about them later on in the video. Step 3, submit the certificate of organization to the Iowa Secretary of State and pay the $50 filing fee. With most states, you can file online, in person, or by mail. Iowa doesn't provide a PDF version. You just fill in and then mail in or deliver in person. You only get these vague instructions on the business filing page. To file online, there's this help article that you'll find down below. Create an account with the Fast Track system, click on Business Filings, file a document, form an Iowa limited liability company, select either LLC or PLLC, enter the name of your LLC, select the effective date, so the date you want to start your LLC, and an expiration date, if any, if you plan on closing the LLC, or select perpetual. Upload certificate of organization as a PDF. They don't give you a PDF to just fill in. You've got to include everything described here. Enter your registered agent's information, enter your principal office address, electronically sign, complete the payment, and click on Submit to File. Step 4, obtain an employer identification number, EIN. This may also be referred to as a federal tax ID. Think of it as a social security number for your business. If you're the only owner of the LLC and you won't have any employees, you could use your social security number instead of an EIN, but in most cases, it's better to have one. You may need one for banking, taxes, and for hiring employees. The application process is pretty straightforward and only takes a couple of minutes on the IRS's website. We have a video that'll walk you through how to get one down below. Step 5, create an operating agreement. This document will state how your LLC will be managed. Iowa law doesn't require you to have one, but I recommend creating one even if you're the only member of your LLC. Banks may also ask for a copy of your operating agreement when you go to open a business bank account. If you have a more complicated situation with many business partners or investors, you may want to work with a lawyer to draft the operating agreement. But in most cases, especially if it's just you, you can use one of Northwest Registered Agent's free operating agreement templates from this page. Step 6, open a business bank account. This will make it much easier to separate your business and personal assets and expenses. It will also help you maintain the liability protection your LLC provides. You'll find 2 videos below, one on how to open a business bank account and another on the best business bank accounts. To keep your business open and in good standing, step number 7, file a biennial report on odd years, starting the first odd year after your LLC was formed. For example, if your LLC was formed in 2025 or 2026, your first report is due between January 1st and April 1st, 2027. If you file online, the fee is $30 or $45 if you file by mail or in person. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing this is the first time you're creating a business, and all these steps could sound overwhelming. The Iowa Secretary of State's website isn't the most user-friendly, and you could have questions along the way. Instead of going it on your own, as I just described, or paying a lawyer potentially thousands of dollars, I recommend working with a formation service to help you get your LLC set up correctly. There are 2 formation services that we recommend, Northwest Registered Agent and Doola. The process is pretty simple and easy with both of them. Before I walk through how to form your LLC with one of them, here's when I would choose one over the other. We recommend Doola if you need a registered agent and a virtual mailbox, something you'll want if you work from home and don't have an office. You can get both of these plus an EIN and operating agreement, paying doola $297 per year plus the state fee to form your LLC. Doola doesn't charge anything for the EIN, operating agreement, or for forming your LLC. If you only want to form your LLC and you don't need a virtual mailbox, I'd go with Northwest because you pay $39 plus the state fee for the first year, and you'll get an operating agreement and their registered agent service for free for the first year. Then you pay $125 for year 2 and beyond for them to continue to be your registered agent. Also, you may want to check out one of these 2 doula plans if you want help managing your bookkeeping and taxes for your new business. If you have questions on which service to choose, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Let's now run through how to create your LLC with Northwest. It's pretty similar with doula. It's just that each formation service is going to ask questions in a little bit different order. You'll find links to both in the description below. Here's what it looks like with Northwest. Click Get Started. LLC's already been selected. Here, scroll down and select Iowa. You'll see the standard processing is 1 day, paying the state fee plus Northwest $39 fee. Click Continue. Enter the business name you'd like to use. If you have a lawyer and want them to receive a copy of any legal notices, select Yes and enter their email. If not, just leave it as No. Write a business purpose explaining what your business will do, or select Use a generic business purpose. Then choose the physical address and mailing address you'd like to record with the state. I'll leave our registered agent's address selected for both. How will your LLC be managed? Will it be member managed or manager managed? Will the owners manage the business, or will you elect a manager to run the day-to-day operations of the business for you? If at any point you have questions, click on the question icon to learn more. And if you still have questions, you'll see their phone number listed right here, or you can fill out this form on their contact page. I'll add my information as member 1 and leave selected our registered agent's address as the address to record with the state. If you have additional members, click Add Member and add their information. On this next screen, add your contact details, first and last name, phone number, and address. Create your Northwest account by entering your email and choosing a password. Here you can add their business identity bundle. You get a domain, website, email, and phone free for 90 days, and then $21.60 a month after that. Or you can add a domain, website, business email, or phone individually down below. I won't add any of these. There are other services I would rather use for my domain, website, and email. This is a good point to mention that we have a free training that walks you through everything you need when starting a new business, like a logo, business name, domain, website, business email, business bank account, and a bunch more. If you want access to this free training, you'll find the link in the description below. Here are some additional optional items that you might want to consider. I like that Northwest doesn't try to bundle these into different packages, forcing you to sign up for a more expensive package, including several things when you just want one of them. If you don't want to deal with getting an EIN on your own, Northwest will get one for you for $50 if you have a social security number. Again, if you want to get it directly from the IRS, our video in the description walks you through the entire process. You can elect to have your LLC taxed as an S Corp. If you're just getting started, you might not need this yet. This can help you save money on taxes, but normally it's not worth it until you're earning somewhere in the range of $50,000 to $100,000 of profit per year from your LLC. There's a video about S Corps that you'll find down below. If you'd like to get a virtual mailbox, you have 2 options here. You have premium mail forwarding and a virtual office. The main difference here is the virtual office will include a phone number and voicemail. You'll pay $29 per month for the virtual office, $20 a month for the mail forwarding. You'll want to scroll down, make sure the correct state is selected, and then I'll choose to have my mail scanned and sent to me digitally. If you selected everything you'd like to add, click Continue. Fill out your payment information and click Done. Tomorrow, you'll have your Iowa LLC. If you're having Northwest get your EIN, they'll ask you to fill in some additional information after the payment screen. If you found this video helpful and you'd like to support our channel, don't forget to use our affiliate links in the description when forming your LLC. We could earn a commission at no cost to you. Now it's important that you don't make any common LLC mistakes with your newly created business. To avoid them, watch this video. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye.